Do you ever feel like you're making all the right choices, yet something about your look still doesn't capture that refined, effortless sophistication? You're not the only one, and the missing piece could be hidden in the understated habits of women who embody quiet luxury. Today, we're unveiling 7 timeless old money style principles that women over 50 rely on daily to look polished, poised, and unmistakably elegant. One of these might completely shift the way you view your wardrobe. 1. The subtle art of invisibility dressing. There's a quietly powerful approach to style that often goes unnoticed, yet it's incredibly impactful. Invisibility dressing. Don't let the term confuse you. It doesn't mean disappearing. It means dressing with mindful subtlety. It's about crafting an appearance where the outfit supports, rather than distracts from, your presence. Women over 50 who embody this old money philosophy understand that true sophistication doesn't demand attention. It commands it softly. The goal isn't to be instantly noticed, it's to be remembered with admiration. To achieve this, start with muted, tonal dressing. Shades like buttery beige, misty grays, creamy ivories, and soft browns work in harmony. Think a sandy sweater paired with matching trousers, or a dove gray shirt tucked into a slate skirt. Why is this so effective? Because it creates visual cohesion. These tones allow the eye to travel freely, directing attention to you, not just your clothes. It places your expression, your confidence, your aura at the center. Worried it might come off as dull? That's a natural thought. But the magic of this style lies in the richness of texture. Layer a rib top with a cashmere shawl. Combine linen pants with a suede belt. These small textural choices add interest without noise. If your current wardrobe is filled with prints and brights, begin by trading a patterned blouse for a solid neutral. Or build a monochrome outfit using pieces you already own in similar hues. Still want some color? Use one bold piece and temper it with soft accents, like a crimson top with taupe trousers. The effect is still elevated and quiet. One mistake to steer clear of? Overdoing accessories. Tonal looks ask for restraint. A simple leather bag, understated jewelry, nothing too sparkly or branded. Here's a tip to refine it even more. Introduce one subtle surprise, a tortoiseshell frame, a silk scarf just a touch warmer or cooler than your outfit, or an antique ring. These are the flourishes that say, I understand elegance. Ultimately, invisibility dressing isn't about disappearing. It's about presenting yourself in the most refined light. You don't walk into the room with noise. You arrive with presence. 2. The grace of wearing time and texture. Let's explore a counterintuitive but transformative idea in today's world of perfection, embracing the beauty in patina and wear. Because genuine elegance, especially of the old money variety, doesn't rely on looking untouched. It thrives on authenticity and time-worn richness. So what exactly is patina? It's the gentle character of age. Soft creases on cherished leather shoes, a faded blouse softened by time, or a frayed hem on a well-loved scarf. These aren't imperfections. They're symbols of depth and character. Here's a practice to try today. Pick one piece from your wardrobe that's gracefully aged. It could be a vintage coat, a family heirloom, or even a well-traveled handbag. Wear it proudly and let it become the heart of your ensemble. Why does this work? Because style isn't meant to be preserved in a box. It's meant to evolve. Old money fashion celebrates clothing that matures alongside us. That history is what makes a piece look valuable, because it is, emotionally and aesthetically. Still unsure? Afraid it might come off messy? Pair aged with crisp, faded denim with structured trousers, or a weathered belt over a sleek jacket. It's not disheveled, it's dimensional. If you don't yet own such pieces, start with materials that age beautifully. Think pure linen, sturdy denim, full-grain leather. These items don't wear out, they grow richer. You can also browse vintage boutiques or estate sales for treasures that already tell a story. A misstep to avoid? Over-polishing. A wardrobe that looks too untouched can feel sterile. The soul of the old money aesthetic lies in balance. New meets seasoned. Elegance meets ease. A styling strategy to bring it to life? Mix varied fabrics. Blend wool with silk. Pair corduroy with chiffon. These juxtapositions highlight texture and depth while honoring the passage of time. In the end, welcoming imperfection into your wardrobe is more than a look. It's a mindset. It says, I've lived well, and I carry that with pride. That is the essence of lasting elegance. 3. The daily rituals that shape poise. There's power in the seemingly small habit of getting dressed with care each day. For those women who radiate timeless elegance after 50, dressing is more than practical. It's a moment of reverence, a ritual that gently frames the day. And the beauty of it? It isn't rooted in luxury, but in intention. Try this. Plan your outfit the night before. Include every detail: clothing, underlayers, accessories, even your perfume. This tiny step transforms chaos into calm and brings mindfulness into your morning. Why is it so effective? Because choosing deliberately sets the tone. It anchors your energy, sending the message that you're not rushing, you're moving with grace. Think you're too busy? Even 5 minutes makes a difference. Dressing with care isn't about indulgence, it's about presence. And the effect on how you stand, walk, and interact? Profound. Prefer a more fluid approach? Keep a trio of polished outfits ready, combinations you know flatter you. Swap accessories to change the mood while keeping your foundation strong. A frequent mistake? Reserving your most beautiful pieces for later, for someday. But real style is built in the everyday. So wear the silk blouse, use the vintage clutch, spray your signature fragrance even if you're just running errands. Here's a trick. Apply the 3-piece rule each morning: a foundational garment, a layering piece, and a finishing detail. This trio is often the difference between an outfit that feels incomplete and one that feels intentional. And if mornings feel too rushed, give yourself the gift of 15 extra minutes. Not for vanity, for peace. A gentle start frames a graceful day. With even the simplest rituals, elegance stops being a special occasion and starts becoming second nature. 4. Letting go of logos. There's something deeply self-assured about choosing not to flaunt a name. A hallmark of the old money look is the quiet refusal of logos. No glaring labels, no bold monograms. And yet, the result is still undeniably refined. Why? Because true style isn't about broadcasting. It's about being. Want to experiment? Replace logo-heavy items with clean, well-made basics. A sleek silk blouse in a rich hue or a Pima cotton tee with subtle tailoring speaks volumes without a word. Why is this so powerful? Because branding draws attention away from you. Without it, your natural presence leads. Confidence becomes your signature. But how will anyone know it's high-end? They won't, and that's exactly the point. Old money style doesn't seek validation. It rests in quiet assurance. A beautifully tailored coat needs no label. Its fit and feel are its credentials. On a budget? Choose elevated fabrics, textured cottons, smooth linens, soft leathers. A plain tote in thick canvas often feels more luxurious than a plastic bag covered in logos. Vintage finds are another path. Older designer pieces often showcase detail and craftsmanship, not branding. Real horn buttons, subtle embroidery, and quality lining signal elegance discreetly. Avoid falling into the trap of thinking more means more. More logos, more glitz, more clout. The truth is, less speaks louder when curated thoughtfully. Pro tip: let materials shine. Wear a ribbed knit, a structured wool coat, or a soft silk tank. These fabrics invite touch and attention, not because they boast, but because they whisper quality. Remember, true elegance is felt, not flaunted. Leave the brand names behind and let your poise be the label. 5. The confidence of a personal uniform. Let's highlight a practice that's not only chic but empowering: establishing a personal uniform. You've probably noticed those women who always appear effortlessly stylish. The secret? They don't reinvent their wardrobe daily. Instead, they've refined a signature style that suits their body, life, and personality. That's the essence of a personal uniform. To create yours, identify 3 to 5 outfit formulas that consistently make you feel composed and confident. Perhaps it's a well-fitted blazer, a crisp blouse, and classic slacks, or maybe a flowy midi dress paired with elegant flats. Then, simply repeat the structure with small variations. Why does this help? Because consistency breeds confidence. A uniform reduces decision fatigue and reinforces your sense of identity. It communicates, "I know who I am," quietly and clearly. Worried about repetition? Don't be. Variation comes through different textures and seasonal swaps: linen in warm weather, cashmere when it's cool. Rotate colors like charcoal, navy, or ivory. And if blazers don't suit your taste, no problem. Your uniform should reflect you. If you love softness, think cozy knits and flowing lines. Prefer movement? Wide leg pants and tunics work beautifully too. A common mistake? Following fleeting trends that clash with your core look. If you gravitate toward neutrals and tailored cuts, don't be swayed by neon or oversized silhouettes. Stay aligned with what works for you. Want to elevate your formula? Use accessories to bring individuality. A vintage brooch, silk scarf, or signature handbag adds flair without disrupting your base. Here's a smart tip. Photograph your go-to looks. Keep them on your phone as inspiration. On rushed or low-energy days, you'll have an instant reference to stay polished. Having a personal uniform doesn't mean limiting yourself. It means knowing yourself. And when it's thoughtfully curated, it becomes your most stylish expression. 6. The elegance of illusion over exposure. Now let's explore a principle that defines subtle sophistication. Styling to hint, not flaunt. At its heart, this old money secret lies in restraint. Rather than showcasing everything at once, refined women use shapes, fabrics, and draping to suggest allure without shouting it. Want to try it? Trade clingy silhouettes or deep necklines for garments that skim the body. A high-neck silk blouse with a bow or a softly flowing midi dress carries more mystique than a figure-hugging outfit. Why is this so compelling? Because elegance isn't just in appearance, it's in suggestion. Clothing that moves gracefully or outlines softly invites attention without demanding it. It conveys confidence. Concerned this might come off dated or too modest? The solution is balance. Use subtle tailoring around the waist or wear wraps that define without restricting. The goal isn't to cover, it's to shape softly. Don't love structured pieces? Choose boat necklines over scooped ones. Favor wide leg pants over skinny cuts. Wrap dresses and dolman sleeves work wonders for creating shape with ease. Be cautious of confusing elegance with excessive conservatism. You can still feel feminine and striking. A tastefully placed slit, a sheer overlay, or a glimmer of skin under lace can be more captivating than something overt. Want a styling shortcut? Use lightweight, flowing fabrics like silk or chiffon to suggest shape through movement. Add structure with one tailored piece, a fitted jacket over a flowing base, for instance, to balance the look. And let accessories finish the thought. Try a fine chain that dips beneath your neckline or earrings that draw the gaze upward. These small touches lead the eye with refinement. At its best, dressing to suggest rather than show doesn't hide beauty, it highlights it with depth and grace. 7. Prioritizing fit over fads. This final principle isn't only about clothes, it's about self-respect. Prioritizing tailoring over trends is one of the most empowering things a woman over 50 can do for her style. Tailoring doesn't just improve the way clothing fits, it elevates how you feel in it. Those who exude timeless elegance aren't focused on the latest styles. They invest in silhouettes that honor their shape and make them feel incredible. Here's something you can act on today. Pick a piece you often wear, a pair of trousers, a jacket, even a basic shirt, and have it adjusted to fit perfectly. A nip at the waist or a shortened sleeve can work wonders. Why does tailoring work so well? Because it builds structure, and structure communicates polish. A custom fit elevates even an inexpensive garment, making it look bespoke. Thinking tailoring is too pricey? Not necessarily. Many dry cleaners offer basic alterations for an affordable price, and truly, one well-fitted blazer is worth more than 5 ill-fitting ones that chase trends. Can't visit a tailor just yet? Shop for structured stretch garments. Look for seams that contour the body, darts that flatter, and fitted or sculpted cuts. These designs mimic tailored effects while offering flexibility. Avoid this mistake, hiding behind oversized styles or squeezing into trendy cuts that don't work for your frame. Neither option serves your elegance. Instead, aim for proportion. If your pants are narrow and fitted, offset them with a looser blouse. If your blazer is structured, allow your lower half to flow. Need a quick trick? Add a simple belt to any tunic or dress. It defines your waist and refines your shape instantly. Or cuff the sleeves of a loose shirt to bring clarity and intention to your look. When you embrace tailoring instead of trends, you stop chasing style and start owning it. That's where true elegance begins and where it stays with you, season after season.